And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And it's the opening contest for the two teams in this Champions League season. It is Bayern Munich versus Arsenal.
Well, you can sense the anticipation around the ground today. Both these teams would love to get to the knockout stages, so it's always helpful to win your first game.
And here's how Bayern will line up. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Joshua Kimmich starts with Alphonso Davies in the fullback positions. Konrad Laimer starts with Leon Goretzka in the centre of midfield. And the focal point in attack today, Harry Kane. And now they get the ball rolling. Luis Diaz. For goal, and able to close down the shot. Can they put it away? And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Really closing him down here. A very effective challenge put in. Harry Kane. Harry Kane slips it through. That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, as you can see again, Kane plays a perfectly weighted pass beyond the defenders, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one foot in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
The game restarted by Arsenal. A wake-up call for the Arsenal players, perhaps. Can they construct a response? Well, Bayern with the ball again. Chance to cross. And lining it up. They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Declan Rice. Subimendi. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Mikel Merino. Subimendi. Gyökeres. Olise. Well, failure to keep the ball by Bayern. Subimendi. An encouraging Arsenal move, but quick thinking defensively. Jamal Musiala. Plenty of support here. Well, tremendous block. Could be troublesome. Opportunity. Oh, right in the nick of time. Good example of pressing without the ball. Gabriel. And here's Saliba. It's with Gabriel. William Saliba. Rice with it. Martinelli. Gyökeres. Beautifully weighted ball. Really vital interception. Oh yes, what a pass. Could be dangerous. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger. Gyökeres. Subimendi. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Now, options are plenty. He's in with a chance. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. William Saliba. Gabriel Martinelli. Victor Gyökeres. Incisive pass. It's opened up for him. And look at that. A goal here for Arsenal, who now have got themselves on terms.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Luis Diaz. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. He couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Mikel Merino. Well, they have the ball once more. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Gabriel Martinelli. Making considerable progress with the ball. That is that for the first half here.
You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get...
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. It needs an accurate cross. Determined defending. Now can they counter clinically? Of risk there, but he's won the ball. Subimendi. Rice with it. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Ben White. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Kane. And Diaz has it. Goretzka. Nicely timed tackle. Victor Gyökeres. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? It's looking promising. And defensive play to be applauded. Teammates available. Wonderful stop.
Well, in terms of chances, Bayern have been the better team, but they need to press home their advantage now.
First things first, they need possession of the ball. Well read to ease the pressure. Kane. Michael Olise. Oh, he looks threatening. Chance here. And he's fired it against the post. Well, it looked as though it might be problematic for the keeper and the defenders, but they've got away with it.
Well, he eventually clutches the ball, but they've got lucky here. That really looked like being a goal, didn't it?
Saka. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Great vision from Harry Kane. Diaz. Opportunity here. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. William Saliba. We're inside the final 15 minutes. Promising position this. Excellent defending. Teammates around him. This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
And there's the delivery. Not the best clearance. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Breaking at pace. And possibilities inside the box. Can he finish here? Able to close down the shot. Shot attempted. A really excellent piece of goalkeeping, and that's what they needed.
Well, it's a good save at just the right time, but they have to get the ball forward quickly here.
To turn the ball away.
Well, that save has made it very interesting now. Can Arsenal, who look dead and buried, get the equaliser? What a finish we've got in store here.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to alleviate the pressure. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. He's in behind. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
disappointment for Arsenal on match day one. A very poor start to their Champions League season.
Well, it's not the start they wanted. It puts them under a bit of pressure going into the next game. They need to bounce back now.
Well, we say it so often, Jamal Musiala is a special talent, and he demonstrated just that in this game.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.